Cancer, welcome to your April reading. So let's see what's going on here. I was just like hella confused here, Cancer. It's so many people. You have the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, but I also feel the High Priestess is a person, and this might represent you because it's a moon card. So you're a Cancer, so that might be you, or it might be you contemplating, or maybe you have started to withdraw. So maybe you want to withdraw or not participate in a conflict or an argument of some sorts, because that's the sense I get here. You see the Empress, she is not looking at the Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess as well. None of these people are engaging, and the Empress is even leaning away from the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress might be a Taurus, Queen of Pentacles might be Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. So it's as if there is some stance, but this is in your headspace. So yeah, what's going on here, Cancer? And you have the Queen of Wands. Let's just get some clarifiers. I need one card, please, to connect this headspace, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. What's going on here? Wait. I feel for some of you, if you are the Queen of Pentacles, or this Queen of Pentacles, you might be the Empress, but this Queen has taken a stance or done something or has an opinion or something like that, that the Empress doesn't want to be a part of or involved in somehow. Yeah, Hanged Man. And you have the High Priestess. The Hanged Man is all about different perspectives and thinking outside the box or seeing things in a new light, but it's also about if there is a conflict, it's about withdrawing and not engaging, exactly as the High Priestess. So, and it's about retreating like the High Priestess, and the silence and just not participating and just withdrawing in general. So makes me think that perhaps if these are you and some friends or somebody you're dealing with, High Priestess might be a person as well. If this is a group thing or a debate or something at your work area, it might be just you and a friend or a family member for that matter. But there is something that has perhaps taken an unexpected turn. Something happened that you didn't foresee, and it's throwing you off course a little bit. But please give me more about this Hanged Man. Yeah, and then you have the Eight of Swords. I hear my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do. So you might be the High Priestess that withdraws and doesn't engage, and that you are the Hanged Man. Like there's nothing you can do. Your hands are tied. So maybe somebody is coming for you, asking for something, or wanted you to do something, but you can't. And maybe that's why they're leaning away from you, that they are disappointed or something of your boundary. Or maybe you are the Empress and you are, yeah. But I also see somebody needs to tone it down, perhaps, that go from the Empress energy to the Queen energy. So the Empress is all about nurturing and taking care of people, and oftentimes she annihilates her own boundaries. And you are Cancer, you are the homemaker. You even carry your home on your back, Cancer. So you are the homemaker of the zodiac. So even though you're not an earth sign, this might as well be you. There might be something that some area where you give too much or you do too much, and you feel yourself that you need to tone it down because it's not received. So maybe go from the Empress to the Queen of Coins, because she is also the homemaker and the mother of all the queens. So, but I think some of you will go totally withdraw and give nothing of yourself. This Empress, she's also somebody that people come to her all hours of the day, of the night, to cry, to get advice, to get help. And earth signs are very like love is what you do. So their love language is often very service-based. So it might be that you think that you have to tone yourself down for some reason. I just want one more card, like there's nothing I can do. So maybe you turned someone away or said no to somebody. Let's just see here, Cancer. Yeah, and this might have been transformed when you asserted a boundary, perhaps. That you're walking away from being so tied down or obligated or being so service-minded to everybody else but yourself, perhaps. And there's a transformation coming in. You have so many major arcanas. Let me just see here, Cancer, in your past. Let's see what's going on. This might be in a marriage or relationship where perhaps you do all the housework, all the emotional labor and stuff like that. And you want it to be more fair. You want it to be equal. And you're toning it down because you think, why should I do everything? That might be for some of you. I see that you tone down one aspect of yourself. This is your past, by the way. That you tone down one aspect, but you enlarge in something else. It's like you replace this Empress wand with a huge ass stick here with all of this foliage and the cat on your lap. Before you lean to the left is the past, but it's also the emotional side and the feminine side. And now you lean to the right, which is the more take charge, take control, assertive and masculine side. So maybe even some of you wanted to go from homemaking to starting a career or going to work or create something creative, a project or something, or try to pursue a career. Maybe even as a mediator, as a priest or something, because that's what this guy is. I want to have some clarifying cards for Cancer about what this guy is. Let's see. What is up with this High Priest? You have the High Priest and the High Priestess as well, which are two opposite cards. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. These are two opposing forces, and you have the High Priest in your past and you have the High Priestess in your future as to where you are going and what direction you're headed. So the High Priest is a system of rules and values and a structure that engage certain cultures. Like this might be your cultural belief, or you have a strong belonging to a culture or a cultural identity. Maybe that might be a minority group, somebody who are repressed, or it might be a religious group, not narrowly repressed, but this is all about looking outside yourself to find rules to follow, to find guidelines. And the High Priestess, she is the totally opposite. She says, don't ask anybody, don't look at him, don't look at me, look into yourself and find your own connection to the divine. Find your inner divinity and connect to spirit, and you have the answers. You don't need anybody. That's what she says. And that's the opposite of what High Priestess says. So there seems to be a huge breaking point and transformation in your life, Cancer, where you go from following a set of rules, a doctrine, a dogma or something like that, and you break it and you go sort of to the opposite end. It might have something to do with kids. This might be because of kids or because of something from your childhood, something that goes way back. But I want to please clarify this, High Priest. Yeah, 5 of Wands, some conflict, oppositional opinions. So maybe there was a conflict, maybe between you, and there are so many people here. So I would think many people are involved. Many people wanted to have a say-so. But this might have happened on a vacation because you have the vacation card in your base. Or that you just need to get away and have some vacation, or you need to break state and get away from this. Yeah, definitely. Look at that, Cancer. You have the home. So this set of rules or this dogma, or this structure that you are breaking free from might be related to your childhood home, or to your home, or your home life. But this is the structure, the foundation that you have built your life upon, or large parts of your life upon, and there is some conflict here. So that might also be your workplace or something like that. So let's just see at your now situation. It seems for many of you as you are perhaps having a new start with as a single parent, and it's just this new beginning of building a home. You have the coin here, it's very prominent, you have it, and you know you can use it as a seed to start something new. Maybe it's financial if this is a new job or something, but I think for many of you it's a new way of living, and maybe particularly to your home life. Something new is transforming in your life. This reading is so powerful. And here is the situation at hand. Let me just see what I can get. Wanting to heal something from way back, the need to heal something. Maybe you've carried this for a long time. Maybe you just had your eyes opened by a tower moment or something, but it might have been budding in you for a long time, like you started questioning stuff, questioning behavior and reevaluating your energy and your health. Perhaps just starting to see that something is skewed, something is not making sense. But it's as if something about children is healing you and filling you very emotionally, giving you this great sense of satisfaction and healing also, perhaps. Or it's something from the past, or a connection from the past. Maybe there is something, a reunion from the past, or just meeting somebody that enables you to break free from this structure that wasn't doing you too well. And there's just like this new way, you have this new beginning when there's just a new set of rules now, a new way of living, a new structure. It might be more spiritual than before because you have the High Priestess. So this might be something, you've gone from something very structured and religious over to something spiritual. But there's just a new way of doing things and of living. Please give me some clarification on this coin. I want to see what this, or these two, these guys. Let's see what this is more about. It's in your foundation, it's where you're coming from. I think you really have this urge for new way, for new start, and just for this emotional fulfillment. No, sorry. Yeah, I think this is something that has been budding for a long time, something that has been in your subconscious and that's starting to emerge more and more, or it did. Maybe because of your children, but also the Page of Wands is all about speaking up, having courage, letting your voice be heard. But I think many of you just discovered something that was hidden. And it was a big deal when this came to light. And that is what is starting this transition. Something that was not good, or something not nice. Maybe a nasty secret, or a truth of some sort. Something that burdened you, perhaps. But that might be what has initiated this wish to change for many of you. Let me just see at the last one here. The High Priestess, the Temperance, is the energies are so beautiful. I see for many of you, it's like you have been literally wearing this straight jacket, or not literally, but I just feel some religious clothing or something physical that restrained you, like it's even physical, this restraint for many of you. Or maybe you weren't allowed to go outside that much if this was a relationship that was very controlling. And now you're just letting your hair loose and you are free and you're outside. It's just like going from dark to light, going from inside being confined to going out in the light and in nature and reaching this emotional fulfillment. It's freaking beautiful. You also have the Archangel Michael here in the World card. And it's the road to enlightenment and happiness, contentment, and gratitude. This is all about this awakening, spiritual awakening, or just closing one chapter and moving on to a higher level or a new chapter. It might even be getting a house, a new job, or something like that. But there's just this elevation in your life that's taking place. So this was awesome.